Watch closely. The ugly-looking nanny reaches for the 3-month-old baby after the employer's family falls asleep. At this moment, the grandmother, who was kicked out of the house by her family, accidentally sees a wanted poster. She instantly remembers that the nanny at home also has the same burlap sack, so she hurries back home. Just in time, she the nanny feeding the baby milk powder laced with sleeping pills. It turns out the nanny is actually the leader of a criminal gang, responsible for abducting countless children. Her purpose in coming to this woman's house is to steal the woman's precious grandson. On this day, the woman carries a burlap sack and tries to board a bus, but unexpectedly, the bus is broadcasting news about her.
近日，江城警方破获了一起特大幼儿管理案件，抓捕该团伙犯罪分子12人，主犯其余下落不明，望广大市民有知情者积极向警方提供线索，协助警方抓捕嫌疑犯者，奖励现金10万元。
When the bus stops, the woman gets on with the sack. At this time, the fat woman sitting in her seat accidentally notices that the sack carried by the newly boarded passenger is oozing red liquid. At first, she doesn't pay much attention and even feels a little sorry for the disfigured woman. However, a girl nearby is horrified to find that something is moving inside the woman's sack. The passengers around suddenly recall the news just broadcast. A human trafficker leader is on the run. This makes them highly suspect the woman's identity, so someone immediately demands that she open the sack. But the woman insists that the sack contains an old hen she brought for her daughter-in-law, and there's no way a child could be inside. However, an uncle nearby thinks she doesn't look like a good person at all, so he snatches the sack from her. But when they open it, they find it really is an old hen.
我都说了，我袋子里装的是老虎机，你们为什么不相信我？
谁让你挡着鬼鬼祟祟不下访的？
我只是脸上有疤，可我不是坏人。
The woman kindly helps her catch the old hen and put it back into the sack, but the aunt pushes her away, refusing to let her touch the sack. This unusual behavior makes people suspect there must be other things in the bag, but the aunt insists it's all the local products she brought for her daughter-in-law. Then, as soon as the bus arrives at the station, the aunt hurries off. Although the woman is suspicious, she doesn't have time to think more and calls her son, telling him she has arrived in the city and is ready to help take care of the child. But her son says he has already found a top-rated and asks his mother not to interfere and go back quickly. However, the woman insists she is already downstairs and hangs up the phone directly. What the woman never expects is that as soon as she enters her son's house, she feels the person sitting on the sofa looks familiar. The moment the other person turns around, the woman is shocked.
是你？你好，我是金牌女儿嫂，臭苗。